What up? It's your boy Josh Brown coming to you guys live and direct again to give you guys another video. This one's going to be more directed to my first-time home buyers. I know a lot of people out there want to buy a home, but they don't know their options when it comes to buy a home. So today I'm just going to give you guys some of the mortgage options that are out there for you first-time home buyers. And if you already have a home, you still can use some of these programs once you sell your first home. So one of those programs, which is going to be the first one, which is a really good one, is called a conventional mortgage. Most lenders should have this type of mortgage, but this is just for first-time home buyers. You can put as little as 3% down if you meet the requirements set by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and you can put anywhere from 3 to 20% down on these conventional loans. And the good thing about these conventional loans, if you put down at least 20%, you don't have to pay mortgage insurance. Most lenders require a minimum credit score of about 620 for these conventional loans, and that varies depending on the month, the week. Mortgage rates always change, so it's definitely good to check with your lenders to see what they have for you. I'm just here, I have a lot of clients that deal with all of these programs, so I know the basics of them, and most lenders should be able to help you guys with this too. So I got some good lenders too. I'll probably link them to this video just so that you guys can connect with them if you guys need something. Another one is going to be FHA Loans, which everyone's familiar with. That's a government-backed federal loan by the Federal Housing Administration, which allows down payments for as little as 3.5%. So in some of these loans here, they take as low as 580 credit scores. But the underlays are going to be pretty expensive on those loans, though. So be careful with the FHA loans, but they are good loans. That's an easy way to get into the market for you first-time home buyers who don't have a lot of money out there. The FHA, and they're a little more lenient on your credit score, so that's why it's a little bit easier for people to get onto these loans. The FHA, they'll insure these loans for borrowers, but this type of loan, you actually have to have mortgage insurance through the life of the loan. Mortgage insurance isn't bad. It just insures the loans for the lender, so that just in case you default on the loan, they'll have something. And mortgage insurance is pretty much required. You cannot cancel it on the FHA loan. It's always there. Even with the conventional loan, if you pay down a certain percentage, you can wipe the mortgage insurance off. I think it might be 80% of the loan or something like that. But you definitely should check with your mortgage lender on that. But another one of those great programs, which is probably my all-time favorite program, is the VA loans, man. The VA loans are probably the best loans out there. You get 0% down. You don't have any mortgage insurance. You don't have a down payment on most of those loans. So if you have any veteran people out there that's in the military, man, right now is a perfect time for y'all to get into the market, because you guys will come to the table with little to no money down. They'll even help you pay closing costs. So the VA loans are probably the best ones out there. USDA loan, that's going to be, and the VA loans, the credit scores are a lot more lenient on that too. You don't really have a minimum credit score on those loans, so those are really good ones too. The USDA loan, that's going to be more for those rural areas, but they also offer 0 down payment mortgages on these loans, and and therefore suburban homes, and you can get them for like rural areas too, like Pueblo and such. USD loans, they're issued by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, so farms and things of that sort. These are some good loans, man. There's no income limitations for these, and the credit scores are a little bit higher on these. They're about 640, but once you get into that 640 range, you get most of the good benefits there too. So that's one of the programs, is the USDA loan. And then the first-time home buyers loan, they're also CHAFA loans. CHAFA loans, they help with like down payment assistance, closing costs, and things of that sort. But for those home buyer programs, you have to have a 620 minimum credit score, complete an in-person CHAFA home buyer education course, and meet the income limits, which vary by location. But as long as you have $1,000 to put down for this, which is the minimum, you can definitely get onto one of these programs, and that's less than what you would have to pay for getting the rental. You got to pay first and last month's rent or something, and a deposit. So you're putting up, $2-3 grand right there. But the good thing about the CHAFA loans, they also have CHAFA down payment assistance programs, which help you with the down payment assistance. You just have to qualify for them. Eligible borrowers can combine CHFA mortgages with down payment and closing costs assistance programs. So you guys can put that all in one loan if you're using the CHFA programs. They take a little longer to close sometimes, but they still get it done. The CHFA down payment assistance grant is probably the best one out there because you can get a grant up to 3% of your CHFA 30-year mortgage for a down payment, and you don't have to pay that back. So if you look at 3% of a $200,000 loan, they're giving you $6,000 right there in your down payment assistance. So you most likely won't have to come to the table with nothing but probably $1,000. And then you can also get the CHFA down payment second mortgage loan, which is a program that provides up to 4% of the CHFA mortgage amount for a down payment. The second mortgage needs to be repaid, but not until you sell the home or you refinance it or you completely pay off the first mortgage. So that is probably one of the best ones there too. You can borrow a whole bunch of money, pay it off, and then you don't have to worry about that little second down payment, which is probably gonna be like $6,000 to $8,000, which isn't that bad, especially when you get into a house for that. So that's just some of the the quick first-time homebuyer programs that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Definitely speak with your lenders because they're gonna have more information of how you guys can qualify for these programs. And you literally can bring no money to the table. You just have to have the right agent that knows how to get certain things for you in these contracts to where you don't have to pay anything but your down payment. And if you use one of these programs to get into the down payment assistance, you don't even have to bring anything to the table. So how good is that, man? I know this video is a little bit longer than all my other videos, but if you guys watched it this far, you definitely need to subscribe to this channel because I want to be giving gems like this all the time. So, man, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And make sure you ask somebody about these lenders and subscribe to my channel. Smash that like button. Hit it with uppercut. Do some damage to that like button. And follow my journey, man, on this real estate world. Josh Brown, iHomes, Colorado, over and out, baby.